Well, hello, hello. Hi, I'm Mia. This is Crazy May Stash, and it is Wednesday, August 20th, and we're going to be going through some stash today. I think we're going to try to get organized, and I do have the electrician coming again. So we'll see how long this is going to go today. I have no idea. I had a ball on Monday, so let's get this party started. Hi, my name is Mia. This is Crazy May Stash, and my mother was Crazy Maisie. I inherited all my things that I'm selling, but I took care of a lot of people in my family, large Sicilian family, who I inherited their things as well. This is my journey about trying to figure out how to find new homes, loving homes for all the things beautiful things that I've inherited. It slipped right on like butter. Oh, you're in Massachusetts? How are ya? Hi. It is a nice, cool, I think it's like, I don't know, 65 degrees here in Massachusetts, in Western Massachusetts. And it is beautiful. I'm so glad that I can't deal with the heat anymore. Hi, Debbie. How you doing, sweetie? So I figured today I did all of my billing right away yesterday. I got all that done. Actually, I haven't checked today because I was dealing with Xena. She's having a bit of separation anxiety. My new petite flower. Hi, Ty. How you doing, sweetie? Hey, Justin. Hello. Hi, Priscilla. No, the puppy, she tried to come upstairs and hang with me. That would be ideal. So when I'm trying to get her to come up the stairs, but they're the Victorian death stairs and they're real steep and small, so she's afraid. So she came up halfway today. So maybe in the next week or two she'll be able to come up and you guys will see her. I'm sure she'll trash up here. Yeah, she's a handful. Most definitely a handful, but I love her. I do. I love her, and she loves me. She loves, I think she loves it here. I think she does. I mean, she has a beautiful yard. She wouldn't be able to make it back down. Oh, don't say that. You're super good. Oh, Ty, that's awesome. Priscilla. I love your name. I love the name Priscilla. I always have. It's a male. So somebody had told me about these a while back. They're called, is this open? Okay. Wonder Lobes. So what it does is you put the little thing behind your ear. So if you have like a ripped ear, or, after when you're old, your ears, get a little sad looking. But there's like these little dots. So I thought we'd try them out. And so next time people order stuff, I'll put a pair in yours, and we'll see. Yeah, they're just like a little dot. I don't know if you can see it. So we'll all try them together. Your mom chose it. Yeah, it's a beautiful name. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. There's 60 in here. So yeah, one of my stepdaughters has totally torn She's got double holes, but the bottom holes on both sides are totally torn. I was telling her that about these, so she can wear earrings. So yeah, I'll cut 2 off of each one, like a set, and I'll put them in people's orders next week. If you're interested in having some, we'll all test them out, and we'll all do a poll and see how they work. But I think being older and having the ears that we do, wearing all those heavy things from the 80s. Oh my God, the earrings were so heavy back in the 80s, weren't they? Anything else in here? Nope. So yeah, I thought maybe today we can do some organizing. We'll go through jewelry, but hopefully we can get some stuff organized. I have the light, my overhead light has a fan, and I haven't been able to use it all summer or since we moved in because it makes some weird noises. So the guy's going to come over today and take a look. So I do have to get stuff sorted out and a little organized. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. She's too crazy. Yeah, she is. I love that dog. I do. I love her. This morning we got to do, if you haven't seen her yet, she's absolutely adorable. Yeah, Justin's going to be moving out of state, so I got her from Justin. Let me see. Anywho, yeah, I got a ton of stuff to show you. Oh, and I have this symbol on a ring. I kind of put it up there and asked around if anybody knew what that symbol is. It says 925 underneath there, but it's like a P and a D with a circle around it. So I don't know. And let me show you the ring that it's on. Look at this ring. This is malachite. Look at this. Now, you guys know I'm not petite, right? This thing is humongous. And it slips right on like butter. Look at the size of that. So I noticed, so it is all sterling. This thing is a monster. But I did notice there's a bit of a crack over there. I haven't decided if it's going to be a catch and release. Look at that. Where's my calipers? Because this thing, come on. Calipers. Oh, they're right where they should be. Can you imagine? So, guys, you know, I have man hands, right? So this thing is 36.8 millimeters long and 25.27 wide. This thing is a monster. So, but yeah, there is one little imperfection. There's not a lot of swirls in it. I definitely think it's from like the 60s. It is filthy. I don't want to put it in my sonic cleaner, but that emblem, that sign is on here. I don't know what that means. I've never seen that. And I looked through my book. Look at my hair's soaking wet. I looked through my book and I can't find it in there. So, and I did the Google search and nothing came up. Let me go down scope so you can see. So yeah, this stone is huge. So there is a crack right there on that side. And hi, Painted Pony. Where is, oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. So here we go. It almost looks like a G clef, but not quite. At first I thought it was like a G clef, but it's not. It's like a P and a D with a circle, and then it says 925 underneath. It's so tiny, but I have no idea who that is. If you know, please leave a comment. But yeah, maybe I'll wear it today. And I've got my my Patriots. I got my overalls on. I got my Patriots shirt on, and but green. I'll put the green on. See how it feels. So, okay, I found this at the antique mall where I have my booth, and guess how much it was for sale for? I had to get it. I paid $8 for this. For all that sterling. This thing weighs, where's my, just in sterling alone, it's 32 grams. It weighs 32 grams. And I know some of that is the stone, but there is a lot of sterling in there. A lot. Finding treasures. Happy hump day. Yeah, so this is really cool. I think I want to clean it up, but I think it's from the 60s. So this was not Uncle's, and it's fabulous. I do like malachite. I like it more, I don't know, more waves in it, I guess. More banding. I need a tissue. It is raining here in the Northeast. Excuse me 1 second. We haven't had any rain in weeks. If we have, it's been like 2 drops. So it's good. We needed the rain. We have a water ban in my town, so everybody's lawns are like brown. I don't care. I don't like the lawn thing. Doing the keep up on the lawn. I gave this to my mom like in the 80s, and it came with a special pen that you can write on here, and I told her, I said love you mom on it, but over the years it came off. But it was created specifically to write on it. It's like a different textured paint or whatever on here, but I came across it in my mom's stuff, so I was like, I'm keeping it. All right, so there's a ton of stuff that we found last Wednesday. We went through that huge barrel that took us over 4 hours to go through, that it was packed June of 1971. I still have stuff all over my desk. Well, not as bad as it was, and then all over the floor here. So I want to try to get some of that organized and maybe some of that stuff priced. Oh, do I hear my dog? But yeah, I paid $8 for this. And then at the same time, I found this. I love amber. But if you notice, there's two drilled holes in there, and I think it was a brooch prior, and then they converted it into a ring. But there's a bunch of inclusions in there. I'll show you what I mean. But it reminds me of the Lithuanian jewelry when I danced with the Lithuanian folk group of Boston. Hi, Beth. Beth, your birthday is next week, isn't it? Are you the 27th? I think you have the same birthday as my mom. My mom's is the 27th. She would have been 84. Down scope. So this has a lot of inclusions. Oh, see the drill 1, 2. And then I'm like, I didn't notice that till I got it home. I paid $3 for this. So yeah, so there's some drilled holes in there. So I'm thinking that it definitely was a brooch. But look at this, a big chunk of something right there. I thought it was a bee at first. I mean, it kind of looks like a bumblebee, but I'm not quite sure. See? And then there's some other inclusions there. Yeah, it's really cool. It's definitely old. So look at all the stuff here. It's cray cray. There's stuff everywhere. Let me see. Let's move this out the way. So, yeah, so I think that's a little bumblebee in there, right there. And then there's some other stuff way down. I love that. Yeah, $3. You can't beat that. I have not checked my email today. I didn't. So, boxes. Oh, shoot. Let me see if. Okay. Oh, there's so many things here. Oh, and remember we found this in the container. It says evening shear. And I'm like, oh, you got to check everything with Uncle's stuff. Hey, Jennifer, you're modding somewhere else? And we pulled these out. Miss Jennifer Hayes. And then we found this nickel down the bottom. I found out, remember I told you it felt or it was different? I found out why. Well, when I looked this up, hold on. It turns out, too much, that this is a World War II 1943 nickel. And it has a higher silver content. Finding treasures. Thanks so much for coming in, Miss Jennifer Hayes. So see how the P usually next to the date is where they put, where they, the Denver D, or this is Philadelphia. It's got the P right above on the back there. It's got definitely Walker magnet. Hi. 35%. Is it 35% sterling? But yeah, it's got a higher, I knew that it, just by feeling it, it weighs more. And I didn't know what it was or why it was in here underneath some little peds. It was like, but in my family, they hide stuff everywhere. So this nickel is 4.6 grams. And this one is a 1994. Oh, wait. Oh. Give me a sec. Okay. 5 grams. $4.6. So yeah, I didn't know what it was. I'm like, that is definitely something is different with that. But again, that whole barrel was packed June of 1971, and Uncle knew that I would go through every little thing, so I kind of kept it in this thing just because at least I'll know where it is. Yeah, these are like little peds, but they're like reusable ones. Like, everything is a throwaway. We're a throwaway society now, but they didn't do that back then. You would just wash them out and reuse them. Funny, right? But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that it was I just knew it was definitely something that wasn't there was definitely something different going on with it. So yeah, we sold a lot of stuff on Monday. I was really sad at first because I think we went an hour and a half without selling anything at all. But that happens. Sometimes it's just not something that anybody likes. These were in the trunk as well. And they have, you know what? I didn't look under here. So it has this whole thing here about that this is Mexican amethyst. The birthstone of February is one of the most popular and beautiful gems, blah, 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 blah. And then this one in here, like I didn't even know what tourmaline was until I started going through Uncle's stuff. And this is tourmaline from South Dakota. Let's see if there's anything else in there. So it says this unusual variety of tourmaline is called indicolite, and when transparent, it is often cut as a gemstone because of the spectacular beauty. It is also sometimes called the Brazilian sapphire or emerald, and is treasured by collectors. Oh, so the hardness on that is 7 as well. But so here's the specimen. Really, really pretty. So yeah, we found this in that container as well. Who knew South Dakota's got tourmaline? And that's such a pretty color. So, and then we found the Megalodon. Some 42, 43, 44, and 45 are war nickels. You have 35% silver. The mint mark will always be on the back above. Yeah, Monticello. Monticello. Thanks so much, Walker Magnet. Yep. And we found this beauty. My son lost it when I told him I found a Megalodon tooth. He's like, well, of course Uncle Joe had a Megalodon tooth. Now this is still, these are sharp. Absolutely crazy. On average, I guess they're usually about 4 inches. And this one, this one's 5. So, 4.5. So anything over 4 is usually, more sought after. That's what my research was showing. But my son's going to be home in a few weeks, and he's going to check it out. Really, really cool. Yeah, Uncle's stuff never ceases to amaze me. And then, now this blew me away. This is a tusk. I believe it's a walrus tusk. Again, this container was packed in June of 1971. They didn't have all the stuff, all the important things in place like they do now. So this stuff was still legal to have. This actually this wasn't taken off. This looks like it was, the animal had passed away before, I don't know. This was not like just taken, if you will. It's your favorite tourmaline painted pony? I'd never even heard of it. Never even heard of it. So yeah, I believe this. I don't know if it came from Alaska, because I had one of my uncles was stationed in Alaska, and he did send my Uncle Joe, his brother, a bunch of stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised. So, but I thought that was really cool. Blah, 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 blah. What else did we find that was really cool? Now this is ivory as well, and it's just a slice. I don't know what animal. I'm assuming it's elephant. I don't know. Again, this was in the box from June of 1971. And like I said, the laws were different then. And so this stuff obviously would never, even though I could sell it because I have the documentation that it's been in storage since June of 71, I would never do that. I have a whole collection of stuff that I found in Uncle's stuff. I think he was not collecting it for, I think he was trying to just get it off the market, if you will. This is just not, it's not cool. But again, this has been in storage for 54 years. So, definitely really old. And this is a really good example of, so if you want to know the difference between bone and ivory, I think they're called Schrader marks, but they're it's almost like textured. See how it's like crisscross? And then when you turn it this way, they're elongated. That's how you know it's definitely ivory. Bone will be like usually around the same color, but it will have some pitting in it and things like that. I do have a lot of bone jewelry as well. That was Uncle's. I tried to get the oh, this, yeah, these, we found these too. I tried to get this working. I wound it. Let me see. So that's working. It's just not telling the time. Really cool piece of I don't know if this case could be Bakelite. I'm not quite sure. I didn't test it, but see, it sweeps around like that. Pretty cool. This also is in there. So the stone on the outside, and then this is just a slice. Somebody polished it, but it's like a moss agate, but you could, it's a, is that what you would call it? A moss agate? I thought moss agate was more like green or whatever. But you could see there's depth in it. Right, Beth? This is so cool. Oh, does it need a battery? I could take it apart. I don't know. I didn't know. Yeah, this is absolutely stunning. Or would it be more of a window? Love the little door. I love the way, yeah, the way this floats around. Yeah, I don't know what you would call it. So is this moss agate? I thought moss agate was more like green, but it does look like moss. I don't know. What is it called? So pretty. All the different colors. Roller shutter. Yeah, right. What does it say? Stone may be dendritic opal. I don't know. Never heard of that. It does look like a moss under the scope. Yeah, if it was weird and like not common, uncle gravitated towards that kind of stuff. So I'm not quite sure. I'm done modding and focus my attention to here now. Uh-oh. I just got a whiff of possible dog doing his business. I'm gonna go downscope and go help my husband because hubby's gonna freak. Oh no. Oh no. All right. I'll be right back. I am so sorry. Oh no. I'm coming. Hey. It was bad. It was bad. Oh my goodness. The dog shit whisperer. That ain't right. Oh my goodness, what did I miss? Caesar, where are you? I'm so sorry it took me so long. It looks like moth under the scope. You're focusing. Don't slip in it. Tell us about yourself. Jennifer, you're hysterical. Quick, while Mia turns her back, let's talk about getting her an assistant. Yay. I wish I could live near her. Yeah, hello. That would be awesome, Jennifer. That would be awesome. I am weird. Yes. I'm weird and I know it. I'm going to own that. I think we need to talk about getting her a dog trainer too. Caesar Milan, where are you? Busy working today. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Thumbs up. Thanks so much, Becky. Oh my goodness. You guys are hilarious. I didn't forget. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was like, so down the stairs here, underneath me is the dining room, which goes into the kitchen. She tried to go on the pad, but then it was on the pad, most of it. And then it's like she walks and does her business. I don't know. And then I had to clean up and, okay. disinfect. But of course, it still smells up here. Disclaimer. Hopefully your jewelry doesn't smell like poop. No, that's not going to happen. Oh my goodness. That was horrible. So, now that we're going to get back to, oh my God, that was horrible. Well, I hope you guys are doing better than we are. Hubby is not. She did aim for the, yeah, but my husband, he's never had animals, so he's not really, he's real squeamish when it comes to picking up the poop and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, she tried. I put her in her crate. She went in there willingly. And it's a work in progress. You know, she wasn't trained at all. And I've had her out like 5-6 times. Donnie said while I was on, he had her out twice for like 20 minutes at a time because he was doing stuff outside. And then she came in. It's like we just came in. And my husband was in the bathroom himself. And I'm like, she went to the bathroom. He's like, we just came in. I'm going to light a candle. I forgot to light it earlier. But we need a prayer. We need a... Okay. Definitely need help in that area. This is my guardian angel. Guardian angel. Candle. All right. I think that this is Cornelian. I'll go down scope with this. It won't be long for her to get the hang of it. Well, Ty, she's 8 months. She's going on 8 months old. And you know, my husband's not, I don't know. If you know people that have never had animals, like if you've had animals, it's just part of being a fur parent. He's just like, this is crazy. I knew what we were getting into. I don't think he really knew. Oh, look at that. I love this banding in here. And it does let the light through. More so, it looks like a sunset, doesn't it? Wait. It looks like a sunset. Well, she's been here. Friday, it'll be 3 weeks. And my husband said that he would give it. I didn't do it with this one. So some of this is opaque and some of it is transparent. So let's see if it glows. Does it glow? Oh yeah, some of it does. What about this one? Oh, yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. That banding though is really cool. Beautiful rock. It does look like a sunset, right? Yeah, he's like, I can't deal with this anymore. I don't know if you guys heard him. I'm like, okay, I get you. That's why I try to do most of that kind of stuff, you know. You know, like you said, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I can always see past that, if you will. Just like with the house, I could see past the dirt and the disgustingness of it all. Let's see. Fix my mic. Yeah, I don't know if you guys could hear him, but he was pissed. He was not happy. But he did agree to, I said, we need a good 3 months. We will know by then. A couple weeks is just the honeymoon period, just like in a relationship. So these are jadeite. I think that they're on sterling. Hold on, I don't know. They're definitely tarnished like sterling. Let's look. I'll have these available on Monday. These are really, really cute. I like, of course, I'm a purple girl, but this color, even though it's brown, they call it red. Jadeite. And then the green. Ooh. Let's see. I've done an amazing job with the house. Yeah, my floors that we had paid a lot of money for to get done are getting the scratches in their deep, because I'm having a hard time just trying to. She won't let me do her nails because Justin clipped her, and she didn't like that. She bled. I'm thinking about taking her to get a wash and have them clipping her nails. My brother, I talked to him this morning. He sent me a picture. You don't want to see it. He's got hardware inside his hand and outside of his hand. It looks like something from a horror movie. I feel so bad. He sent me a picture of the truck that actually ran over his hand. I'm not going to show you his hand because that's really bad. That big truck ran him over. So that's Park Street Station right here. Like literally. Old North Church is in the background. I forget what church this is, but Mother Goose is buried next to that. This is right in downtown, crossing downtown Boston. This is Park Street Station. The Boston Common. So this is like a sausage guy's truck. And so my brother does his artwork like at the end of this building. And so yeah, he was sitting like right here, and the guy just ran him over because he was sitting down on the sidewalk. That's all sidewalk there. There's Park Street here, and then there's another on the other side over here. There's another one ways to go in, one ways to come out. And that's like in between, and that's the sausage guy's truck that drops him off. But yeah, ran him right over. Yeah, he definitely, yeah, it's disgusting. I don't even want to show you. It's really bad. It looks like Frankenstein like stuff. But yeah, he did. The police. He said the police never came. He said the police never came, and yeah, I gotta test this because I don't know if this is Bakelite. Let's do that while we're talking. Yeah, he said that they called an ambulance. He was in shock, so they called an ambulance, but the police weren't there. And it's really weird because usually in Boston Common, there's cops everywhere, like walking on horseback, stuff like that. So I think that's, unless he just doesn't remember, but let's see if this is Bakelite. Here we go. Not, nope. 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 Not at all. You never know. What will we going through? And that it was ended up being Bakelite. Oh, from the 60s, it was or the 50s. It is a cherry Bakelite handled and the top for an ice bucket, and it was crazy. Yeah, so they said that he said that the police came up and they finally took a report. You know, he's been in and out of surgery for the last couple of days. Yeah, this is really cool. Even just the look of it is just really, it's in really good shape. But yeah, it might need. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how this runs, but it might need a battery, like you're saying. But I thought you just wound it up and then it just goes, but it's not going. Yeah, I like the way that the little window opens, door, window, whatever you wanted to call it. And then it stands up with that. But I love that sound. Takes me back. West Clocks. That's what it's called. Let's see if we can find it. We can Google it. Oh. See what it says. 1950s. West Clock, travel clock. Oh, that one's in bad shape. Like this one, it looks. So this one has been in storage, and I mean, it's just about brand new. New old stock. Excuse me. Vintage, mid-century, 1950s vintage. They go from anywhere from $20 to $60. Yeah. So I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to do. How to use. I don't know. says Marilyn Monroe travel alarm clock. Is there a picture with her in it? That'd be cool. Marilyn Monroe travel alarm clock. How can they say Marilyn Monroe? By her bedside. They got a picture of it. West clock, travel alarm, Marilyn Monroe travel alarm clock, Art Deco, and they say theirs works. Have some cups, wind up alarm. That's crazy that they found that picture. That's pretty cool, though. I don't know if they can't show Marilyn Monroe or, well, that's pretty cool, though. Share that with myself. Do you ever do that? Send text to yourself? She had it. I just found out I have a pair of shoes they had in Clueless. Like the actual shoes or just like the same kind of shoes that they used in Clueless? That's pretty cool though, Ty. Um, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I send myself stuff all the time, like when I was learning about cane corsos and stuff. So my girl's got more of a face like that. But she's still growing, so pink pearlized vinyl Converse. Ooh. Sweet. So yeah, if you were to sell them, then yeah, I would definitely put that in the description. I'm gonna take a look and see if these are sterling or not. So let's go down scope. Did that just fall? What just happened? Now I'm just dropping stuff. Okay. Let's see. Down scope. Screen worn. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. 925. That's what I thought. Yeah, so these are all sterling. Jeez Louise. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I've got stuff everywhere. So let's start sorting some stuff and as we go. So I'll have those available on Monday. What did I say? Sterling, jadeite, cross, earrings. I think we'll be good with those. Let's do, what's next Monday's date? Oh, I have to put up the, next Monday's the 25th. All right, let me do, I'm going to need to set up more. I haven't done the thumbnail yet, so I'll do that after I get off with you guys today. So this I found for, let me just refresh. I think there's like a, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-second delay. So this actually feels unusually heavy, and it's not magnetic. I think she ended up giving it to me for like $2, even though it says 4. And I wanted to try to, try to test it, because that doesn't look like it belongs there. Yeah, look. See, it's like a, it doesn't match. The coloring is different. And then I saw there was some writing here. See, it doesn't look right. So I'm going to grab my stone. Not these ones. Yeah, if you know what kind of stone these are, please let me know. If you're watching back later or even now, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let me get my, try this out. This is so pretty. I need to find is that broken? No. This is just a flower. Looks like it's dipped. In a like a resin. I think this would look nice on a like a ribbon or something like that. And I believe it's an orchid. Okay, so let's see. There we go. It's promising. Okay, there's no underneath metal. So that's very promising. Those are trending. Cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's like it's the same color, so that's good. So let's do 10 carat first. Oh, it stayed for a minute. 14. 14, it went right away. Actually, if you can see with the 10, you can still see the line a little bit. Now they're all together. That's pretty cool. I'll bring it to my guy and see what he says. But yeah, it's unusually heavy, you know, so I just, let's look at that a closer. Closer still. What is trending? The flower or chokers? Because I know I've seen the chokers a lot. Yeah, see this writing there. Oh, come on. Come on. Bunch of writing on there. Oh, God. Where'd you go? Fungal. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. You know what? So there's nothing on there. But it says SP. Hold on. SPE. I don't know what SPE is. I saw that. You saw that too, right? SPE. I think it says it like continuous. SPE. Spadel? SPE. DE. SP. Damn light is like shining. All right. Let's go dark. SPE. SPEDELS. think it's Spidell. So do they make real gold? SPE. Spidell gold chain. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Well, they do make 14 karat gold. Gold filled. Gold filled. So it might be gold filled. So they make gold and gold filled. So is Spidell jewelry real gold? In both real gold and gold plate options. Solid gold, yellow, white, rose gold. Additionally, they also offer sterling pieces that are plated with rhodium and vermeil. Huh. Hi, Robin. Thanks so much for coming in. Yeah, we were checking out this chain, which I thought maybe was gold. So I think maybe it's probably gold plated. It's got this. This was on it. It's like a modernist piece. I'll test this too. Yep, nope. Yeah, so this is the piece that was on it. And it's just gold tone with the CZ. It's beautiful. But you can tell it's not the same. So I don't know. Yeah, I think it's highly possible that the clasp was changed, and I'll take it to my guy so he'll put it under his whatever that thing is machine, because that can be some good money. We got a whole bag here, all kinds of stuff. That's cute though. All right, let me get rid of the Yeah, I don't know. I think hubby, you know, having to do with the dog is just, it's really a bit much for him. But like I said, I'm used to cleaning up someone else's poop, whether it be the dog's or somebody else's. Um, I just hope he gives us. I hope he sticks to his word and gives the dog a 3-month chance. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty. Gold tone piece. I'll find a chain for that. So there's a couple things. These things here, I gotta ask my son what they mean. They're like a stamp, and they're brass. One's an elephant, and one is a foo dog. Thought those were cool. So I don't know if they're Chinese or they're just Asian in my book right now. But I don't know if they're Chinese or Japanese writing. I'm not. My son can read Japanese, so I'll have him look at it when he comes. So I found these, and these are amazing. And these are going to have to be a catch and release. These are sterling and bone. I'm going to freak out. Look at these earrings. These are absolute. I got to put them on. It's not the dog's fault. I know. Well, I told my husband, like, before we even got the dog, I'm like, okay, we can't just get the dog and then, give up. Because I'm relentless myself. So I don't give up easily. And aren't these fabulous? Yeah, they gotta be a catch and release. I gotta play with these for a while. Oh, that's so cool. So I found these in here that we started going through this last time. How long we've been on? An hour and a half. So here's a couple other ones. And there's a ton of stuff in there. Still have to do more research on this particular cross. Just so much stuff. On my desk, somebody had emailed me about saddle rings. But I haven't checked my email, so I don't know if they got back to me. There were these. Let me see. These ones here are really cool. I haven't checked them or anything like that, but definitely sterling. Look at these. Beauteous. Is that can of teal? Yeah. So let me turn on my Presidium. Down scope. Yeah, Jennifer, I know it's not the dog's fault. I know that she was not trained. I feel bad, but yeah, my husband said that he would give the dog 3 months. I said, you got to give him at least 3 months. The first 2 weeks is like a honeymoon period, and then with these ones. So these are smoky quartz, not topaz, the smoky quartz. Really, really pretty. There was a set. Hold on, where's the rest of it? It's got this, and it's got the earrings. This is all sterling. I thought was there a ring? No. I guess not. Really, really pretty. Let's see what this is. But yeah, I know that it's not the dog's fault. I don't know if these are. That might be tourmaline. Yeah, I think these ones are like a purpley tourmaline. And these are jadeite. And this again is smoky quartz. These are so pretty. Let me see. I found a second saddle ring and just a whatever it's called, another jade ring. Oh, let me see. So then I found this. I'm like, that looks like cotton candy. And then I'm like, oh, look at the little hoops. So these are pink jadeite. It's probably dyed. I don't know. But oh, where's the other earring? Oh, there it is. I think it's a really cool color. And I think they glow. Hold on one sec. Yeah, look at this. It fluoresces. Look at look at that. It's like a light goes on. So they fluoresce. Nothing else is fluorescing. Look, it looks like a light bulb goes on. Crazy. So there's a pink jadeite. Love, 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 love jade. Let's see. Don't know what these are. This is going up to, oops. I don't know. Maybe quartz. It's opaque though. It's not. I like it. It would look so cool on the dance floor at a club. Yes, they would. They would. And they're not like huge. These are like everything at right now. Let's put these on. These are petite. So I have a pink set. There's a black set. I think there's the red. They're all what are they called? Jadeite. It lights up like a light bulb. Crazy, right? Here's the black ones. I wear black all the time, so. I like them. So the other pairs that are in here, push this over. Okay. Something just went flying. What was that? Oh, an earring. Here's the other earring. Where's the other earring? Are they in here? Oh, down go. Let's see. Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit. There's some really cool stuff in here. Here's that other earring. So this one went flying. But look at, see, it matches the ring. So it's a ring. It's probably about an 11. And then the matching earrings. She's back. Did something else fall and I didn't see it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's so frustrating. Everything was here last night. All right. So yeah, I was going through this tray here. That's where all of this stuff was. Look at these Millefiori earrings. These are just so cool. I don't even know what something like that would be there. They got some weight to them though. Let's see if, yeah, see there. Oop. Some rubies there. The purple jadeite. Fluorescing. And these ones. Ooh, that one's got some fluorescing stuff going on. Yeah, so all this stuff was in this tray, so crazy amount of stuff. So I like these. I don't know what I would offer these for. I think these are stainless steel, though. Yeah. Really, really cute. Last night I dropped something down the side of the fridge and I said, well, that's down there forever. Right? Ty, I know that feeling. So yeah, these are really cute Millefiori earrings. I don't know. Let's get my pen and let's start putting some stuff together for Monday. The Fury. Okay. So those will be available on Monday. Really adorable. Never moved it, never will. It's so funny. My mom, when she cleaned, she would like move everything. Let's see, I found another one. Really, really cool. It's the same. That one's a bit tighter. Saddle ring. Size. What was this? It was a size 8.5. I'm just starting at $20. All right, let's see what else we got. So yeah, where the heck is the other earring that I'm cute? Look at this. So this is that's mother of pearl face there, and it's called Jade of Yesteryear. This is new. It's never been. It's got a number on it too. Got the little peg there. Oh, I just pulled it out. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Well, the second hand's not going. Well, that's too bad. This is all jadeite. Beautiful, beautiful watch. And it's got an extender piece too. So yeah, it just needs a battery. Put this little thing back in. Yeah, they usually have this pin in there so it doesn't use the battery, but God only knows how old it is. So jade watch. New old stock. I don't even know how much something like this is. Let's Google it. Let me put in the name. Jade of yesteryear. $172, $329. Let's see, 208, 45. They're a bit different. They're expensive. Yeah, I don't see this one there. Crazy. I don't know. Maybe offer it for $80. Starting bid 80. A lot of these were really expensive. All right. I remember this one. I've seen this one before, and it was pretty expensive. Oh, but this one is stainless steel. It's not sterling. Oh no, it is sterling. BBJ. BBJ 925. Look, it's got like a butterfly and a bumblebee. Carved jade. Yeah, there's a butterfly. A butterfly. It's gonna be about an 11. I'm getting better. 8, 10 3/4. Really, really pretty ring. Carved jade. Butterflies. Yeah, I remember this. This was pretty expensive. We'll Google it. Oh, cool. $50. Starting bid 40. Fine with me. There is a lot of sterling in there, though. That's just somebody on eBay. Yeah, that's used. This one's doesn't even look like it's ever been worn. There we go. Oh, there's a few now. Oh. Some really good stuff there. Oh, there it is. $130. Okay, so this is what I remember it being expensive. And it sold. It's only a 6 3/4. All right. Well, start at 40. That's fine. So I'll be available Monday as well. Lulu, what's going on? Be crazy, what's happening? And hi, you lurkers out there. Thanks so much for coming in. Need some tea. Okay. Let me check my text and see if my electrician is going to be coming soon. Okay. These are really interesting. I'm not sure what these are. But whatever it is, it looks like it's dipped in gold. There was a whole bunch of them. So there's earrings. These little ones. And then these bigger ones. I don't know what that is. Well, the Presidium's not moving for these, but there's a whole bunch of them. So I'm sure there's something. I just don't know what that something is. See? Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what they are? Moldavite? I know we had found Moldavite. I thought that was a little bit different. You're so freaking smart, Jennifer Hayes. Oh, that's a bit much. Yeah, I am. I don't know. I don't think they're attractive at all. Some of these are like crazy expensive, and then some are cheap, cheap. So, huh, cool. You are so right, Miss Jennifer Hayes. You're like these ones are dipped in gold. Those look like they're dipped in gold. These other ones look like they were maybe silver, but it's tarnished. Crazy. I found a pendant in a jewelry jar that brought me such good luck, then I lost it. You so a Moldavite you had and you lost it, and you said it brought you luck. Huh. So there's a ton of stuff here. This one is huge. Look at that. Chalcedony. This is so pretty. It is yeah, it's sterling. Faceted chalcedony. Yeah, I'm going to try to have as much of this. There's lots of earrings. Look at this. Those are sapphires. I'm not quite sure what these are. Pink topaz. Purple amethyst. Rubies. Nephrite. Citrine. Some real pretty huggies. And then look. Purple, green, red. These are all jadeite. This one looks like citrine as well. These pink ones. Don't know what they are. These look like emeralds. Yeah. These were glowing, so I think these are tourmaline. Nope. Interesting. And then these ones look like you're able to stack them. Looks beautiful. Probably put them side by side like that. What are these? These are tourmaline. Citrine. Nope. I believe that is spinel. These are tiny little. I was terrible at at operation. Hold on. And that is ruby. Spinel. Really, really pretty. What about this one? Ooh. These are emeralds. Really, really pretty. Its properties, transformation, change, protection, good luck, good fortune. Its properties are transformation. Oh. Hey, Jody, working and watching. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to get as much of this priced and ready to go for Monday as possible. If there, ooh, there's another pair. Just so many pairs. So these were all in here. Is there anything else in there? Okay. I still haven't found this one. So pretty too. This one's crazy. That is a lot of ruby. All right. I am going to let you guys go. I'm going to go take little Miss Zena out of her cage, out of her crate, and I'm going to bring her right outside. These are crazy cool, aren't they? They're so freaking cool. And these are the ones I had on. I've had these for quite some time. These are really comfortable. So, yeah, I'll try to have as much of this priced and ready to go on Monday as possible. I don't know if there's anything that you saw, because I'll do the best that I can. But if you shoot me an email, if there's something that you saw that you would really like to have for me to have available, ready to sell on Monday, shoot me an email so I have it ready for you, if you don't mind. Let me see if I can. I really am a little perturbed that I can't find. Oh, what's that? Holy moly! It's a ring. Look at that. And it's got like another little cross, and it's adjustable. That's oh my lord. Hello. That's a big one. That's a big one. This is a stretch one. Look at that. How cute is that? Then, ooh, another stretch one. Look at this one. It looks like it's bronze, but it's literally a stretch bracelet. I mean, stretch ring. Goodness gracious, what's in here? I don't know. Well, I'm going to have to double check and make sure I didn't drop anything. Because that one is missing. There's one earring missing. Didn't know where it went. All right. So, yeah, leave in the comments which one is your favorite. Shoot me an email if there's something that you really need for me to have available for Monday's sale. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. I got to go take care of my puppy dog now and my husband. Because, oh, my God, because we had an accident. That was insane. Okay. Close this. Ooh, I digress. I'm all over the place. Hello, Aaron. Do you have any yellow gold rings? I do. I have a ton of yellow gold. Yes, I'm actually gonna put it up right now before I even go downstairs. I'm gonna do the thumbnail like right now. What am I forgetting? Yes, Lulu, I don't know what kind of gold rings you're looking for or what size. Shoot me an email, and I'll have some ready for Monday if you'd like. Please have a good and safe. Oh, you got my email? Okay, cool. Thanks, Aaron. Aaron and I have been trying to do a sale together for a while. It's just like, it's always something coming up. Always something. Let me see. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna call it quits. We've been on for 2 hours anyway. I have to get this stuff. I wanted to sort stuff, but I also wanted to be ready for Monday. So I got to get this area ready because my electrician will be here in about an hour to fix that. So I will see y'all Monday night. Have a great weekend. Be safe. You guys could have been anywhere. I'm just so happy that you could be here with me and each other. Like, really happy. And what else can I say? I want to thank you all for just being you guys. Please be kind to one another and be kind to yourself. And I had so much fun. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and each other. I mean, you guys could have been anywhere, but you were here with me. We'll talk, girl. You're still here? All right. Bye, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done. All the things. Do all the things. All right. See you Monday. Bye, y'all.